All right.
We'll start with the first question, which is what originally got you to come to see Dr. Receiver?
Well, I did many, many hours of research on the internet. I found other dentists who would do the procedure. However, I wanted someone locally that, if I had a problem or whatever, I didn't have to jump on a plane and go somewhere else or whatever. So a lot of it was convenience. A lot of it was just once I found what I was looking for, it was, you know, just who could do it a good job, who had a good reputation locally to do the procedure I wanted done.
And what procedure did you want to have done?
I wanted to have the all in four uppers and lowers. I had already gone the mini implant route and it was a disaster. um, I have a very bad gag reflex, and so for my dentures to be cut down enough to where I did not gag, the all mini implants just did not give the support that I needed.
What about the all in four?
The all in four, I am just ecstatic over the results that I have seen to this point.
Can we explain what the all-in-four is too, just in case a viewer doesn't know?
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, ask about that, yeah.
The all in four is a placement of at
Well,
least.
no, we can have that explained
This
on
was-
camera
Just ask him.
by him, yeah.
Oh, by him?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
yes,
sorry,
yes.
I
No, no,
totally
it's okay.
misunderstood. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
I know,
no, no.
no, you're not hearing me, so I don't understand this. Do you understand the all in four? I mean, I know you probably do enough to explain that.
Well, as I say, the all in four is a permanent placement of the prosthetic. Therefore, you don't have to take it in and out. You don't have all the adhesives and everything. As I say, I did many, many, many hours of research on the internet on the procedure itself and could not find anyone that had negative comments about it. It is, instead of implants going directly down, the two in the rear are angled, so they give a much better bite into the jawbone area to give much better support.
How do you feel about knowing that the roof of your mouth's uncovered, first of all, and that you don't ever have to take these out of your mouth?
Well, as far as the roof of my mouth, as I said, I had a very bad gag reflex, and that was one of my major concerns was getting rid of the plastic up in the palate area of. I taste food much better now. I'm able to chew. As I say, don't have to mess with the adhesives. It is just a godsend, the all-in-four, as opposed to the minis and the just plain old dentures.
How do you feel about knowing that they're permanent and you're not going to take them out every night and soak them?
Oh, as I say, it's wonderful. Life's too short to go through life being miserable and having to deal with the day in and day out cleaning and everything else. It's almost like going back to my natural smile, my natural daily routine. And as I said, life is just too short to be miserable.
How did you feel about, or any anxiety? Because I mean, you spent a fair amount of money. How did you feel about knowing you were going to spend the money that you did? What do you feel like you got your money's worth out
Oh,
of that?
definitely, definitely. As I said, it is life. Once again, life's too short to go through life being miserable. I had already gone the mini implant route. Had spent a little bit of money that way, and I was looking for something that was permanent, that had a good, solid reputation, and the only thing I could tell people is if it's at all possible, do it, because you will not be sorry one day.
Do you have any regrets about spending the money that you did?
No, none at all.
Can you say that you have no regrets?
Oh, I have no regrets at all on the money I spent. And do you want me tell how much?
They'll edit anything out that
Okay.
is
Yeah, you don't
inappropriate
have
or
to
whatever, so
specify that.
don't.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel that the investment has been returned well above and beyond because of just the peace of mind and the daily routine. It's you can't put a price on it.
What are you able to eat now that you may not have eaten with that?
With the mini implants, I had real problems eating nuts. I had problems with any type of sticky type foods, whereas I can eat all that now and not have a bit of problems. I can eat celery, apples, things that I could not do before because, as I say, with the mini implants, I did not have the stabilization that I have with the All-in-4.
How did you feel about knowing that you could come here and have everything done? I mean, implants, your surgery, the teeth made, IV sedation. How did you feel about knowing you could do everything right here?
Well, that is, once again, is very convenient, as I say, after doing all the research, going one place and having everything available as opposed to going to one place doing your surgery and another place, waiting for your teeth to be made. And it's just a godsend. It,
Go ahead.
I was just saying that it's one of those things that until you experience it, you can't really know it's the old saying, walk a mile in somebody else's shoes. Until you have experienced it, you do not know what a relief it is to have that burden taken off your shoulders.
Do you feel like, and I mean, I know you haven't been coming here that long, so don't answer anything that's not, you truly don't feel, but as of so far, do you feel like that when you come in, you're just another patient, or do you feel like you truly
I
enjoy
feel when I come here, I feel like I'm part of family. The staff goes above and beyond. They are congenial. They are detail oriented. Great follow up. They call you by name as soon as you walk through the door. It is just I have been involved in customer relations most of my life, and it is a real Jim defines a business that takes care of their customers as well as you guys do.
Do you feel like that from the get-go, that Dr. Receiver was being honest and genuine about things, or did you feel like he was after your pocketbook?
There was no hard sell at all. Everything was laid out as far as the procedure, what was going to happen. Everything was up front, and it was my choice. It was not, well, I think you really need it. No, it was nothing like that. It was, this is what is available. This is it's your decision. And as I say, I have not regretted it a day.
As far as, I mean, did you have other options here?
Yes. I mean, they explained all the, what my options were, but I had, as I say, through the research that I had done, I had almost made up my mind that is specifically why I came to Dr. Receiver, was because I wanted the All-in-4 procedure done.
Do you feel like that he's done everything that he has promised so far?
Dr. Receiver has been above and beyond. He has done everything he has promised, and he has been just a gem to deal with.
Has anybody ever asked you or told you that one of your visits in here was going to cost more money, or you had to pay more money?
No, once, as far as any additional cost or whatever, once I paid the initial fee, everything is included, all my follow-up visits, all my refitting or adjustments or anything of that nature, everything is taken care of. So it's one initial cost, and then you're good to go.
Did you have any skepticism when doctor told you that you wouldn't have much pain from this? Did you think he was just full of hot air?
Was he shooting from the hip when he said I was going to have any pain? Honestly, I did not have any pain. As we have said, I had both uppers and lowers done the same day, and I had I took maybe 2 ibuprofens, and that was it. I haven't even taken the first pain medication pill from the prescription that I was given. So I have been extremely pleased with it. As far as the sedation goes, I really don't remember a whole lot about what went on because I was sedated. But when I came to it, there was no pain, no tenderness or anything of that nature.
Dr. Seaver called you that night, or your wife, or one
Called.
of you two. How did that make you feel knowing that he was calling to check up on you?
That following up when he called that night right after my procedure to personally check and see if I was having any problems or whatever, once again states to the professionalism of this office as far as their follow-up, their attentiveness to you as a individual. They are just, as I say, above and beyond most dentist office that I have ever been involved with.
Would you recommend, or what would you say to somebody who's considering an all-in-four?
I would highly, highly recommend Dr. Receiver and the staff here. I have not one negative thought or complaint about the staff here. I would recommend it very highly to anyone who is having problems. As I said, life is way too short and miserable, and if you can swing it at all, do it.
Would you say overall that it's one of the better investments that you've made for yourself?
Oh, definitely. It is one of the best investments I have made for myself because, as I say, it's an investment in me. My confidence as far as being able to talk, as being able to go out to dinner with friends and not have to be covering my mouth. It's just wonderful not having to deal with being embarrassed or, is something loose and it's slipping or you're trying to talk and you're slobbering all over yourself or whatever.